The Optimus robot is Tesla's biggest and most ambitious gamble, and Elon Musk is placing a huge part of Tesla's future on this humanoid machine. If Optimus fails, the $25 trillion valuation prediction mentioned by Musk could eventually be viewed as one of the biggest exaggerations in the technology industry. That is why Tesla is not slowing down after Gen 2. Elon Musk has officially confirmed that Optimus Gen 3 is expected to arrive by the end of this year. This could potentially become the most complete version yet, with major improvements across almost every area. Musk himself hinted at this when he posted on X that the new Optimus design, which will be completed later this year, will be something special. In June, Tesla revealed several updates about Optimus and the progress the humanoid robot has made over the past year. According to Tesla, Optimus has already gone through 3 major design changes, while the robot's hands alone have been redesigned 4 times within the last 2 years. But Tesla's journey does not end there. Another generation is already being prepared, and it would not be wrong to say that this is the upcoming Optimus Gen 3. So what exactly will Optimus Gen 3 bring? The first major improvement will be a completely upgraded design. A better design. Let's begin with the changes Elon Musk specifically mentioned, the design. The current Optimus Gen 2 already has one of the most impressive and attractive humanoid robot designs available today. Tesla has explained that its goal is to make Optimus look and move as close to humans as possible. However, creating a robot that looks human is much more difficult than building a machine with a completely different appearance. Looking at the current Optimus specifications, the robot stands around 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighs approximately 138 pounds, or about 68 kilograms. It has human-like hands with 5 fingers, a neck system that can rotate left and right using 2 degrees of freedom, and feet designed to maintain balance while walking just like humans. The robot can already stand, move, and maintain stability in different situations. Its current walking speed is around 1.34 miles per hour, or about 0.6 meters per second. Although this is slower than the average human walking speed of around 2 to 3 meters per second, it is still impressive considering the complexity of balancing a humanoid robot. And of course, this speed will continue improving over time. The design of Tesla Optimus already provides several advantages, especially when it comes to the number of tasks it can complete and how reliably it can operate. However, with Optimus Gen 3, the next generation robot will likely receive even more improvements. After observing Optimus for a significant period, Tesla's engineers have gained valuable knowledge, meaning several important changes are expected. The first thing that cannot be ignored is the improvement of materials used in Optimus. To understand what Tesla may change, we only need to compare the original Optimus Gen 1 with the current Gen 2 model. Even though only around 10 months separated these versions, the difference in design quality was enormous. The first-generation Optimus looked more like a collection of metal parts with exposed wires and unfinished components. It appeared heavy, rough, and far from a final product. But when Tesla introduced Gen 2, the transformation was almost unbelievable. The robot received a complete design upgrade, reaching a much more polished appearance. Around 80% of the visible design was improved. The exposed metal structures, tangled wiring, and rough appearance were replaced with a cleaner and more refined exterior. This redesign helped Optimus move closer toward becoming one of the most visually advanced humanoid robots in the world. Because of this progress, Optimus Gen 3 will likely continue improving the overall design even further. One area Tesla could focus on is reducing weight. Currently, the balance between metal and plastic materials in Optimus is estimated to be around 50-50. However, Tesla could reduce the amount of metal, especially aluminum alloys used in the internal structure, to make the robot lighter. Instead of using normal plastics, Tesla could introduce stronger lightweight materials such as carbon fiber or polycarbonate. These materials are not only lighter, but also extremely durable and resistant to scratches and damage. This would allow Optimus to survive more complicated environments where it may encounter machines, tools, and other objects. Tesla could also improve the outer protective layers of the robot, especially around areas such as the wrists and joints, making them better sealed and more durable. Reducing unnecessary internal wiring could also help lower the overall weight. Tesla is unlikely to ignore improvements in any part of Optimus, especially because some areas have not yet received major investment in the current version. With the new design, one interesting possibility is that Tesla could focus more on improving the robot's head area. What if the next generation Optimus included an emotional status display? Imagine a small electronic screen on the robot's head that could show battery percentage, Wi-Fi connection, Bluetooth status, notifications, or even information about ongoing tasks. This could make Optimus much more interactive and useful. This possibility seems realistic because the current Optimus head is still relatively simple, mainly containing a 2D camera system. With the next generation, Tesla could integrate LED indicators and a display screen, making Optimus feel more expressive and human-like instead of just having a black robotic head. This could completely change how people interact with the robot. Now we can also understand why Tesla decided to publicly show Optimus Gen 2 in China despite Elon Musk's concerns about competitors copying the technology. The reason is simple. Gen 2 is not the final commercial version. It still has many limitations, and even if competitors copied the design, they would still be far behind Tesla's future development. Tesla already has newer versions under development, which is why Musk is confident about sharing current progress. The world is now waiting to see what Optimus Gen 3 will truly become. Now let's move to the second major improvement that Elon Musk recently confirmed. Yes, you may soon be able to communicate directly with Optimus. This is one of the most exciting features expected to arrive with Optimus Gen 3. Optimus Next Generation can talk. Imagine asking Optimus a question and immediately receiving a spoken response, advice, or an explanation. Even more interesting, imagine Optimus sitting beside your child's bed and telling them bedtime stories using its own customized voice. This sounds like something from a science fiction movie. But Elon Musk believes this type of interaction is becoming possible. However, we should remember that the current Optimus Gen 2 is still limited. The existing version does not have a display, and it does not have the ability to produce natural speech. Right now, it is still a relatively silent machine without advanced communication features. For many people, a silent robot may feel less natural and less engaging. With Optimus Gen 3, we believe there is a very high possibility that Tesla will introduce advanced communication abilities. This is not the first time Elon Musk has discussed this idea. During Tesla's shareholder meeting, Musk explained, "You'll be able to customize the personality, customize the voice, and the robot will kind of get to know you as well and know your preferences. You won't even have to say things because it'll just kind of understand you." According to Musk's vision, users could completely personalize their Optimus. They may be able to select different personalities, voices, communication styles, and language models. This would allow every person to create a robot that feels unique and connected to their lifestyle. The ability to speak would completely change how people interact with Optimus. For example, with a microphone integrated into its head, Optimus could function similarly to how we use assistants like Siri on smartphones. But Optimus would go far beyond a normal voice assistant because it would not only answer questions, but also move, gesture, and physically interact with the environment while communicating. The next generation Optimus could also include large language model technology, similar to systems like ChatGPT. This would allow the robot to hold conversations, understand context, and provide more natural responses. This perfectly matches Elon Musk's overall goal of bringing science fiction technology into everyday life. And honestly, this feature alone could make many people interested in owning an Optimus. Even if the robot could not perform every possible task immediately, having a humanoid companion that can communicate naturally would already provide significant value. For example, Optimus could help children with homework, explain difficult subjects, or assist students in learning new skills. Elon Musk has previously described Optimus as more than just a machine. He said, "It can be your companion, it can be your housekeeper, it can sort of babysit your kids, it could teach them, it could be a teacher." Having conversations with humanoid robots could become extremely common in the future. This is especially interesting because more people in countries like the United States are choosing to live alone. As a result, an intelligent robotic companion like the one Musk describes may not be unrealistic. It represents a future where technology can provide assistance, communication, and companionship. For older generations, Optimus could become especially useful. Many people above the age of 50 may struggle to keep up with constantly changing technology, news, and digital devices. Instead of learning complicated apps or searching through websites, they could simply ask Optimus questions. For example, what happened in the news today? What is the weather forecast? Who won the election? What important events happened around the world? The robot could provide answers instantly, while the user simply listens. This type of convenience could completely change how people access information. That is why we are especially excited about this upcoming feature. Hopefully, Tesla will deliver the communication abilities Elon Musk has described. But talking is only one part of the upcoming improvements. The third major upgrade could be even more important. Optimus Gen 3 could double its utility. There is one more improvement that could completely change the future of Optimus. We believe this upgrade could nearly double the number of tasks the robot can perform. Before Tesla places thousands or even tens of thousands of humanoid robots inside factories, Optimus needs a major hardware breakthrough. As Elon Musk previously explained, Gen 3 will be able to perform more tasks because of a significant hardware improvement. He said, "We've got kind of like one major hardware revision, which should be done by the end of this year." This means Tesla is preparing a major transformation for Optimus. The hardware changes Musk mentioned could include a more advanced next-generation drivetrain. This would allow improvements in several areas: faster movement speed, greater range of motion, improved leg flexibility, better hip and waist movement, more natural human-like motion. Compared with current movement abilities, the next version of Optimus could become much faster and more agile. A humanoid robot that moves closer to human speed would be a huge step forward. Tesla may also upgrade the battery system in Gen 3. Currently, Optimus uses a battery pack with around 2.3 kWh capacity. This was enough for early prototypes, but after several years of development, Tesla will likely look for improvements. Especially because Tesla now has advanced battery technology, including its 4680 battery cells. With the current 2.3 kWh battery pack, Optimus can reportedly operate for around 6 to 8 hours before requiring a recharge. But if Tesla increases the battery capacity to around 3 kWh, a full working day of operation could become much more realistic. A larger battery would increase the robot's weight, but the advantages could outweigh this disadvantage. The extra weight would mainly affect the lower body and should not significantly reduce walking performance if Tesla improves the overall design. Of course, battery size always involves a balance between power and weight. However, the benefits of longer operating time are extremely important for a commercial robot. Beyond the battery improvements, another major upgrade could come from Tesla's next-generation artificial intelligence computer. After Elon Musk confirmed that a new Optimus version is arriving soon and mentioned a major hardware revision, many people believe Tesla is developing a new computing platform for the robot. This system was previously referred to as Hardware 5, but Elon Musk now calls it AI 5 because the main focus is not only hardware performance, but also advanced artificial intelligence capabilities. Tesla has stated that AI 5 will be dramatically more powerful than previous generations. Compared with Hardware 3 and Hardware 4, AI 5 could deliver around 10 times more performance. If Optimus Gen 3 receives this advanced computer, it is difficult to imagine how much more intelligent, flexible, and capable the robot could become. The AI 5 computer is expected to provide around 700 to 800 watts of computing power, compared with approximately 300 watts from previous Tesla hardware generations. However, Musk has also emphasized that efficiency is extremely important. The system will not always operate at maximum power. This is necessary because a household robot must be able to function for long periods without constantly draining its battery. When Optimus is standing still or sitting, its energy consumption could be extremely low, around 100 watts. During movement and physical tasks, the power usage could increase to around 500 watts. This means AI 5 will have a large amount of unused computing capacity available. Elon Musk has even suggested that this extra computing power could potentially be used for distributed computing applications, creating another possible business opportunity. Of course, the increased intelligence and usefulness of Optimus Gen 3 will also come from improvements in its physical abilities. One upgrade that we have discussed multiple times is the introduction of 22 degrees of freedom in Optimus hands. We know this topic has appeared before, but it is impossible to ignore because it could become one of the most important improvements in humanoid robotics. A robot with 22 degrees of freedom in its hands could perform tasks that were previously considered extremely difficult. As Elon Musk explained, these hands could allow Optimus to perform actions such as playing the piano, threading a needle, watering plants, handling delicate objects, completing many complex human-like tasks. There are many humanoid robot companies around the world, including competitors from China and North America. However, many companies avoid making specific promises about what their robots can do. The reason is simple. Building a robot that looks impressive is easy compared with creating one that can reliably perform useful tasks. Tesla believes it has an advantage because of its artificial intelligence systems, manufacturing experience, and advanced engineering capabilities. Think about the current Optimus Gen 2. Even with only around 11 degrees of freedom in each hand, Tesla's robot can already perform extremely precise movements. It can carefully hold fragile objects like eggs and handle battery cells, tasks that previously required human-level control. These achievements are already impressive. Now imagine what could happen when Optimus receives hands with 22 degrees of freedom. The difference could be enormous. But the improvements will not only happen in the hands. The entire body could receive more degrees of freedom. Tesla may improve movement in areas such as neck rotation, arms, legs, hips, waist movement. This would allow Optimus to move in a much more natural and human-like way. One interesting demonstration Tesla shared was that Optimus could learn actions by watching videos. This raised an exciting question. If Optimus watches a person performing an action, could it immediately repeat that action in the real world? Of course, this does not mean the robot will blindly copy everything it sees. Tesla's advanced AI and sensor systems are designed to understand situations, recognize risks, and avoid dangerous actions. The robot will analyze objects, environments, and possible hazards before taking action. With Optimus Gen 3, We expect Tesla to significantly improve the sensor system and deep learning capabilities. This could allow the robot to develop much stronger self-learning abilities compared with the current Gen 2. Remember when Tesla introduced Optimus Gen 1? At that time, Gen 2 was already being developed behind the scenes. This means it is possible that Optimus Gen 3 has also been secretly trained and improved in Tesla facilities, including locations such as Giga Texas. The Gen 2 version shown publicly was likely not the final commercial product. Tesla was comfortable showing Gen 2 because competitors copying it would still not allow them to catch up. The version had limitations and represented only one stage in Tesla's larger development plan. Elon Musk has previously announced that Tesla plans to begin leasing Optimus robots before officially selling them to customers. The exact monthly price is still unknown. However, many people believe a subscription model could make sense during the early stages. A price around $100 per month would make a humanoid assistant much more accessible for many households. Imagine having a robot at home that could clean your house, organize rooms, prepare meals, wash dishes, maintain the garden, do laundry, take out trash. That would completely change everyday life. If Optimus Gen 2 receives limited commercial availability in 2025 and Gen 3 arrives afterward, Tesla's timeline could become very interesting. While nothing is guaranteed, based on Tesla's rapid progress, this possibility cannot be ignored. Tesla is clearly moving forward aggressively with Optimus. Tesla is continuing to make significant progress with Optimus. The company has recently increased its recruitment efforts for the humanoid robot project, showing that Tesla is accelerating development and preparing for future milestones. The number of job openings related to Optimus has increased rapidly. Currently, Tesla has around 25 open positions connected to its humanoid robot program, compared with only one position approximately 5 weeks earlier. At the same time, Tesla's total job listings in artificial intelligence and robotics have also grown significantly, reaching around 60 positions. These roles cover many different areas, including Optimus software development, full self-driving technology, robot hardware engineering, AI training systems, manufacturing infrastructure, Dojo supercomputer technology. This rapid expansion suggests that Tesla is putting more resources into Optimus and preparing for a major technology launch. Because of this progress, the possibility of Optimus becoming available for leasing or purchase in the coming years appears increasingly realistic. Clearly, Elon Musk has extremely ambitious goals for Optimus. He has imagined a future where there could eventually be more than one humanoid robot for every person on Earth. To achieve this vision, Tesla would need to produce an enormous number of robots. Musk has suggested that the humanoid robot industry could eventually reach production levels of hundreds of millions or even billions of units. Tesla's goal is to manufacture at least 100 million Optimus robots annually if demand reaches that level. These numbers sound almost impossible today, but Musk believes that automation and artificial intelligence could create a completely new market. According to Tesla's vision, Optimus could eventually become even more valuable than the company's full self-driving technology. Musk has suggested that Optimus could represent a market opportunity worth around $20 trillion. At full production scale, Tesla could potentially generate massive profits from humanoid robots. The company has estimated that each Optimus unit could eventually generate around $10,000 in profit. To achieve this, Tesla will need to completely redesign and refine many parts of the robot. The next generation Optimus will focus heavily on improving arms, wrists, hands, internal hardware, overall movement capabilities. The goal is to make the robot faster, stronger, more accurate, and more useful in real-world situations. Elon Musk has shared a long-term vision where Optimus could take over dangerous and repetitive tasks currently performed by humans. This creates a future where Optimus is not simply a machine, but a helpful assistant, companion, and safety-focused partner. Imagine Optimus working in dangerous construction environments where human workers face risks every day. Imagine it operating inside factories, handling difficult tasks, and improving workplace safety. This represents the huge potential of humanoid robots. One of Optimus' biggest advantages is its ability to complete tasks with extreme precision. Machines do not get tired, distracted, or inconsistent. They can repeat the same movement thousands of times with the same accuracy. Tesla designed Optimus with a strong focus on safety and efficiency, ensuring that every movement is carefully controlled. By reducing physical burdens on humans, Optimus could create a future where people and robots work together to achieve things that were previously impossible. The relationship between humans and machines may completely change. Instead of replacing human creativity and intelligence, robots could handle repetitive, dangerous, and time-consuming work. This would allow humans to focus on more advanced and meaningful activities. So, what do you think about the upcoming launch of Optimus Gen 3? Will Tesla successfully create a useful humanoid robot? Would you prefer to buy an Optimus robot, or would renting one through a monthly subscription make more sense? Could a home robot that cleans, organizes, cooks, teaches, and helps with daily tasks become a normal part of life? The future of robotics is approaching faster than many people expected. Tesla's Optimus project represents one of the most ambitious technology developments of this generation. Whether Elon Musk's predictions become reality or the challenges prove more difficult than expected, one thing is certain. Humanoid robots are becoming a major part of the future. Tesla continues improving Optimus every year, and the next generation could bring some of the biggest advancements we have ever seen in robotics. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe to our channel for more updates about Tesla, artificial intelligence, robotics, and the future of technology. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our latest videos. We appreciate your time and feedback. Stay safe, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.